to another episode of Bird Gang Nation Sports Talk. I'm your host, Bird Gang 31.
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? You already know. Late night from the cave, me and Big Dog. You already know who I am. It's Onetreroc from the block, North Philly, born and raised. And I got my guy with me, man. My guy, a.k.a.
Yo,
Eagles,
what's going on?
a.k.a. Eagles Uncensored, a.k.a. Mean old head with the beard. I'm gonna go ahead and let my guy introduce himself, but you already know who he is, y'all, man.
Yo, what's going on? I'm AK Eagles from the Eagles Uncensored podcast. I may fuss and cuss, but you can count on me and my content like the fucking city bus. How you guys doing tonight? It's a beautiful night. You know, we got Dallas weekend, and I'm ready to go down there to Dallas and kick some cowgirl ass, my guy. Let's go.
Hey, before we start this, I want to give a shout out to BIRDGANG Sports Media, man. You're looking at two members of the team right here. I mean, it's a movement. If you're going to get with it now or you're going to get with it later. But I promise you're going to get with it. Like, comment, and subscribe. The Eagles Uncensored. Like, comment, and subscribe. Onetreroc. Like, comment, and subscribe. BIRDGANG Sports Media Nation. Let's get into it. It's Dallas week, baby. Ah! Let's go.
Yep.
Let's
Nothing
go.
like Dallas week, man.
You know, this is a holiday. To every Philadelphia Eagles fan, man, it's like a holiday. And we get to see Dallas early this year. When the last time did that happen? This like Christmas. Let's get it, man. All right. So we're going to hop right into something a little fun first. Big Dog.
Yes, sir.
Give me your top 5 hated Dallas Cowboys of all time. Like those dudes that every time we play them, we just like, I hate this dude. He always either wreck the game or he a dirty player or I flat out don't like him.
Now, I respect these men, okay, but I hated them because they were very good and they didn't play for us, okay. Number one, man, Dion Sanders, like hands down, fuck that guy. Like he was a monster. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't beat Dion, and he was an amazing athlete, and fuck him for not being on our team. So that was one. 2, Troy Aikman. You know, he terrorized us for a while. And 3 would be Emmitt Smith because he falls right in line there with him. You know, 2 tremendous talents, but, man, Emmitt Smith was –
I hated Emmitt Smith.
He was Barry Sanders-esque, you know what I mean? Like he was
him
very good,
passion,
right? Like he was a monster, dude. I remember watching. I cried when I was a kid because of this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he would just bulldoze through our defense, and I'd just be like, "Why? We lost so many games because of his legs." And I'm like, "Why? Fuck this guy. Why?" You know. And you know what I'm talking about. Emmitt Smith was the dude, you know? And Yeah. Then I would have to say Michael Irvin. You know,
I ain't care for Michael Irvin too much either.
yeah,
That dude,
he pissed away his talent. You know, he's a very talented man. Like, he could play some fucking ball. But, dude, the drugs, bro, like, or whatever it was drugs, right? I think so. Yeah. Dude, oh,
he was a
like, dude, he could have
cokehead.
been so much better. He could have been so much better. You know, the talent was there, but he pissed it away. And, hey, he's a good commentator. I'll give him that. But, and then I got one more. Sean Lee, man. And that's only because I'm a Penn State fan. I've been my whole life.
Right.
And he played on Dallas, and he fucked us up for many years when he was healthy. And, you know, it sucks because it's like, dude, you were such a great linebacker, and you were actually one of the more successful ones that come out of Penn State, and you had to play for that team. You know what I'm saying? So that one kind of stung a little bit, but yeah, that's my 5, man.
I'm gonna give you my 5. I'm gonna go 1 Dion. You already know primetime was a goddamn problem for anybody he lined up against. Dude was a game changer, man. I used to love. Look,
he was.
I used to love watching Dion when he wasn't playing the Eagles though. Like, he was just. Yeah. He was one of those dudes. He make you feel like you so open, and then as soon as the ball go up in the air, he just pick it up on you. Picked up. I'm like, how did he get there?
And then the high step to dig it all in. You know what I mean? Just to rub it in your fucking face. Just the high step down the sideline.
Dancing in your end zone.
And dancing and shit. He knew how to just hit you so low, and it just made you sick. And it was like, oh.
He was so confident in his game, his ability, man. It was crazy. Like,
that's why he's one of the greatest.
I'm not gonna say he's close to him, but Jalen Ramsey is kind of the same player. He's real confident in his game, so he could go out there and just play freely. Like, he could go out there, he tell you what he's gonna do and do it. Like, that's the ultimate confidence, bro. It's like, it's crazy. My number 2, I gotta go with DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware used to wreck Eagles games. Yeah. This dude was so good, bro. Against double teams, triple teams, DeMarcus Ware was just an animal. I couldn't stand this dude when we played him. Watch out for DeMarcus Ware. Watch out for DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware, he lined up on our weakest lineman now. Then it was so bad you could play him all over the defensive line. So he goes after your weakest link on damn near every play. So it was like, how do you stop this dude, man? Right. Yeah. That was a problem we had for about 7 to 8 years. DeMarcus Ware. It was crazy, man. Number 3, I'm gonna have to go Roy Williams. Remember the safety Roy Williams?
I do.
Big hitter, the one that put T.O. out for that 2004 year with that horse collar tackle. Dude was a game wrecker too, bro. He had people scared to come across that middle. He used to, and this was before all the little rules they got now. All the you come across that middle, you getting killed, mollywop. So it's like I hated Roy Williams with a passion. So my number 4, I'm gonna have to go. See, I'm a little younger than you, AK. So it's like I watched Eminem, but I didn't really watch Eminem too much. I mean, so I can't really call them like my hated. I know they was good. I mean, because they was winning all the Super Bowls and stuff like that. But I can't really call them most hated. I gotta go dudes from my timeline. So I'm a Dez Bryant. I hated Dez Bryant. I
thought about putting him at 5
every time we played him.
Yeah, no, I honestly thought about putting him at 5. That was a very hard one for me because I was like Dez. You know, that was when I was a teenager. You know, that was so I was like, Dez is a tie for 5th for sure. I'm with you there. Dez was a bad man.
Dez was an animal, bro. I hated. I used to like. I low key used to like watching Dez. I just hated him when he played the Eagles. It was like, like for me, it's a little different for me. I don't hate the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys fans and Cowboys media. I hate those guys. They make me not like the Dallas Cowboys. And on top of them being one of our rivals in our divisions, but like I don't really care too much about New York and Washington and stuff like that. When we play them, we play them. But when it's Dallas week, is a different energy. It's a whole different energy. It's like, damn, our whole side of my mom family, Dallas Cowboys fans. So we lose this game. I know when them holidays roll around, I'm at the head of this crap. I ain't trying to hear this. Y'all gotta go beat these dudes. Y'all gotta go beat these dudes. So it give me like a little extra boost of energy when I see the Cowboys coming up on the schedule. It's like, I don't know, I can't explain it. But my 5th and final is gonna be, it gotta be Sean Lee. I'm a big Penn State fan too, bro. It hurt my heart seeing Sean Lee making plays against us, bro.
Right?
It hurt my heart seeing Sean Lee making plays against us, bro. It's like, damn, this is my guy. I watched Sean Lee for 3 years. It's like, rooted for him for 3 years. Now I got to root against him. But he was definitely, Sean Lee was that guy when he wasn't injured. He was that guy. Boy, he remind me of, I put him in the Luke Kuechly category, with the study and the film study. They calling out plays before it even happened. He was a very intelligent linebacker. And if it wasn't for the injuries, I feel like he would have had a way better career. So, I mean,
I got a question for you, because you are a Penn State fan. Who do you think our best linebacker is to ever come out of Penn State?
Ever from Penn State?
Yeah.
I gotta go LeVar Arrington. LeVar Arrington. LeVar Arrington was a freak. I like Puz Leslie and all of them, but they was like more of old school. Read the play, get down there on the run. They was freaks, but LeVar was a different kind of dude, bro. When I watched LeVar Arrington, I was like, is this dude a linebacker? Is he a safety? It's like he just was all over the field. He was one of those dudes that just like was a magnet to the football. And he was so fast and like so physically gifted. It was just like amazing just watching this big dude move like that. So in my opinion, I feel like LeVar Arrington is one of the best Penn State linebacker. How about you?
Tamba Hali.
I like Tamba.
Yeah.
Damn, I like Tamba.
Tamba Hali, man, he did really well with Kansas City.
I like Tamba Hali.
Yeah, I love LeVar Arrington. I actually got to speak with him for 10 minutes because I used to go up to the blue and white games every year, you know, for the scrimmages, and they had the autograph session time and stuff, and he signed a jersey for me and everything and got to talk with him for a little bit. Very nice guy, but holy shit, man. Like, I was probably maybe 11 or 12. He was a huge human being. I mean, he was massive. So, no, I know what you're saying. A guy like that, he was amazing. But Tamba Hali, man, he was.
I like Tamba, but I look at Tamba more as a pass rushing linebacker.
Yeah.
I mean, he was horrible in coverage when they tried to drop him back. But LeVar Arrington gave you everything. He gave you the pass coverage, sideline to sideline speed, played the run well. He was an all-around dude. You could keep him in on third downs. That's how good he was. You could keep him in on third downs. Even when they go 5 wide, you could keep a LeVar Arrington in. So, I mean, he was hella versatile. I mean, I love Tamba, though. I love all those dudes. Sean Lee, Puz Leslie, O'Connell, all of them. I love all them dudes. That's what attracted me to Penn State for real. That linebacker play. It's like they had so many dogs at linebacker, bro. Every year.
Yeah. Linebacker, man, and no lie, like I it sucks for LeVar because you know what? If his knees would have held up, man, he would have had one amazing fucking career, you know. But his legs weren't able to hold up, and his career got cut short. But at the time he played, though, he made an impact. You remember when Washington first drafted him, dude?
Yeah.
He went off.
He went out his rookie year. I
went
think
off.
he had like over 150 tackles his rookie year.
Yeah. He was
He was
amazing.
going stupid. He had like 6 picks.
Oh, Vic, you're right. Navarro Bowman as well.
Oh yeah, Navarro was over there.
Bowman was a
God.
beast. Didn't
Before
they?
we
Didn't
move on,
they
though,
actually
before
have?
we move
Didn't
on,
they
though,
actually have two Penn State linebackers that year? Wasn't Bowman and somebody else?
Damn, who Bowman was with? I can't remember right offhand right now. But I know Navarro was our middle. He was
Yeah.
our Mike linebacker. We had a good ass outside linebacker too. I can't remember who it was at the time. But I'm gonna go back and look it up when we get off of this thing right here, bro. Because that kind of stuff get me excited. I love the linebacker play. But before we move on, let's give a shout out to everybody that's in the comments. Once again, Late Night from the Cave. Me, my co-host, AK Eagle, man. Y'all know, pull up late night. Whatever y'all habit is, y'all do that and watch us talk our work. So, because that's what we do. I mean, we like this off camera. So, I mean, when them cameras on, we showing off. But yeah, let's get a little let's shout out to my guy Vic. What's good, Vic? Big play. Jake Swift, what's good, bro? Thanks for watching. Miss BIRDGANG, how you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for being here. Jordy, what's up, bro? Birdman, what's up, big dog? What you talking about, Birdman? I don't know, man. I don't even think I want to touch on that one. I'm out of here.
Oh, I think he's saying that was towards Boys for Life.
Oh, all right. I was about to say,
it took me a second to put that together too, so I got it.
Richie MC was good, my guy.
Richie,
welcome to the cave, man. Welcome to the cave. Big dog, what's up, BIRDGANG?
What's up, my guy?
Who else we got up, man? BLSG was good, my guy. You already know, man. Oh, yeah, Vic. Cameron Wake. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Cameron Wake
was a dog. He was more of a pass rushing linebacker, too, though. I like Cameron Wake, but he was more of an edge guy, just like a Tomahawk Lee and stuff like that. Yeah. Sonic, what's good, my guy? All right, Rick, let's get into this week 3 Monday night matchup, bro. What's your thoughts on this game, this upcoming game?
Listen, man, first off, I'm going to throw one little stat at you. You know, the Eagles are 9-3 on Monday Night Football since 2013.
Ooh. That's spicy right there. That's a hot news right there.
Okay. So, 9-3, that's a pretty good record. I don't think we're trying to go 9-4. I think we want to hit double digits. So I want to say 10-3, but it's going to be a fight. I won't lie. It's going to be a dog fight in the trenches. Everyone's going to have to work for it, especially now that my lot is out. Because fucking Dillard. Fucking, I hope Hurts is on his toes, bro, because he's going to need to be. And you know it. But, yeah, man. Listen, we've won 4 of the last 6 primetime games that we've had. And we won 2 of the last 3 against Dallas. So,
Ryan Rowe was good, my guy.
Hey, Ryan, what's good, man? Yeah, I just really feel that, there's a lot of people out there that's going to make it a high-scoring game. And I see where you're coming from because it's 2 high-powered offenses. But we'll get into some more stats here in a little while. But, dude, our defense ain't no joke. And I think some people might take theirs unlikely. But like we said backstage, and I'll say it here, there's a downfall coming for them. I know they're riding high at the moment. I just don't know when that downfall will be, but it's coming because I don't believe they're as good as what they're showing so far.
34-28, Vic. I don't know, man. All right. That's how I feel. I feel like this game right here is going to come down to coaching. Coaching. Coaches putting their players in position to make plays. We know Dallas is going to put their players in position to make plays. They do it week in and week out. They're going to feed CeeDee Lamb. They're going to feed Amari Cooper. I don't know if this is going to be a Zeke game. We haven't seen too much out of Zeke the first 2 weeks, but Ezekiel Elliott is still one of the best running backs in the NFL. They're just not using the dude. I don't know why. I'm not a Cowboys coach, fan, nothing. I don't really care. But we can't let this be a Zeke game. We can't let it be a Zeke game. Every time we go up against Ezekiel Elliott, he puts up good stats on us. He breaks 100 yards every time. He's averaging over 100 yards on us. So we're going to have to – I know we see Dak Prescott dinking, dunking it all down the field and stuff like that, but the game plan can change week in and week out. I hope y'all understand that. People don't stay to the same tendencies all the time. They can – Ezekiel Elliott could easily have 15 carries in the first half, depending on how the game is going. If we sitting back in the soft shell coverages, stuff like that. They're going to hand the football off. Mike McCarthy is not the greatest coach in the world, but he's going to see that too. Like, all right, this could be a Zeke game. Let's turn around and hand it off to him. And Pollard. They got two solid running backs. I feel like this game right here, and I know people are going to kill me for this. I feel like this game right here is going to be closer than people are saying. Dallas Cowboys are a good football team. They are a good football team. They took Tampa Bay down to the wire. They took San Diego down to the wire and beat them. They're a good football team. They hang around in games. So it's like, and what we seen from our offense last year, I mean, last week, I feel like it's going to be a little bit more crisp, a little better play calling. And we just going to have to make it a dogfight. We're going to have to make this one ugly, man. We definitely going to have to make this one ugly. We're going to have to get in Dak Prescott's face all game. We can't let him sit back there and be unbothered. We can't let him sit. We gotta mix it up, though, because I see a lot of people talking about, oh, we need to play man. Oh, we need to play man. We can play man, but not down in and down out. That is a terrible recipe because Dak Prescott can run. He's a mobile quarterback. Now you put your linebackers up against their tight ends and running backs, one-on-one. So it's not just about CeeDee Lamb or Amari Cooper. It's you got other players on the field. You got to think. You got to have a little bit more football knowledge. We can't just line up man to man, play in and play out. Because even if Slay and Nelson are shutting their assignments down, there's other players on the field that got to man up. Now you don't got nobody accounting for Dak Prescott. Now he's running for them 5-6 yards damn near every play. So you got to be smart about this. If you go and play zone, I don't really like this soft coverage zones either. You can play an aggressive zone where your corner's up, press, stuff like that. I mean, but it's like you got to mix it up. You got to put some blitz in there too. So, I mean, I feel like this game is going to be on Gannon. It's going to be on Gannon. I feel like our offense is going to score when he can, but this game is really going to be in Gannon's hands and his play calling.
No, I agree with you, man. Listen, I believe Gannon learned a lesson last weekend. I believe he went into that game underestimating San Francisco because they lost their halfbacks, so I feel he went in kind of overconfident and he got taken by storm. And, they're a young coaching staff. It's going to happen. I understand that. That's why I'm not mad about it, and not just that, but we took – and then we only let them get 17 points. They put up 33 the week before, So, I mean, that's great for us. And we only lost by 7 points to a team that everyone says it could be a playoff contender, So, hey, if we only lose by 7 points, that's awesome, considering that everyone's counting us out and no one's considering us to be anything. That's some pretty good improvement. You know, now I told you a theory backstage that, you know, they signed Carrion Johnson before our game. You know, I believe Nick went in there with that same vanilla offense you saw during preseason and ran that because Carrion knew our playbook, dude. He was here the whole time up until we cut him. You know, so he could easily tell them exactly what we're going to run. Well, instead of Nick going in there and doing exactly that, he went in and just kind of stayed vanilla. You know, because if you look at it, that game last weekend pretty much looked like a preseason game before.
Yeah, the play calling was
definitely
there
wasn't much to it. Yeah, there wasn't much to it. And that's because, you know, he was afraid Carrion told them their shit, which, hey, I understand. Maybe that was the brilliance of it. I don't know. But you got to keep all things into perspective. But that's also why I believe, you know, this game can go two ways. It can be a very high scoring game or it can be a very low scoring game. Right. Me, though, I'm with you. I believe it's going to be a more low scoring game. I'm thinking between 17-14 or 21-17. So
I agree. I feel like our defense has held up for the most part. It's like, I mean, I'm still waiting to see that game where our offense and our defense is clicking at the same time. Then that's when we're going to be dangerous. We don't really have an identity right now. We don't know what kind of team we want to be. So it's like, I feel like once we roll around to that week 5, 6-ish, 7-ish, we're going to actually have our identity. They don't know if they want to be a running team or a passing team right now at this point. So, man, we still getting the kinks out. It's still a young coaching staff. It's only their third game in the NFL right now. I mean, head coaching wise, defensive coordinator wise, stuff like that. So I'm not really too mad. Like people, this is when people kill me, bro. They blow everything out of proportion. It's like people seeing the game last week. Now everybody, I'm hearing dudes actually saying, "Oh, Nick Sirianni wasn't the right guy." I'm like, he made mistakes. It happens. Name me one coach that never made a mistake in a game that cost them that game. One coach in NFL history. Even Bill Belichick made mistakes. It happens, bro. It's football. Stuff happen in the heat of the moment. You think it's going to work. It doesn't work. You move on. It's a long season. You move on. You let it go. You can't dwell on that because now it's going to affect you next week and the week after that and the week after that. Bro, he's a young coach. He got out-coached. I ain't going to say the whole game. He got out-coached in those weird moments of the game. He got out-coached. I mean, it happens. It happens. Shanahan is not no poo-poo coach. He's been to the Super Bowl. He had great football teams. He coached great football teams. So, I mean, as a learning experience, Andy Reid was here for years. He made tons of mistakes, time management, bad substitutions, bad play calling, and you could count on 18 hands how many times Andy Reid made mistakes. He's still considered as one of the greatest coaches in the NFL because he learned from those mistakes.
Yes.
Andy Reid has a Super Bowl. He's been to 3 Super Bowls. So, I mean,
I agree. I agree. And you know something? The only reason that he lost that game last Sunday is because of experience. Shanahan had the experience, and that's where he won and Nick lost. You know, there was some dumb decisions made. He admits it. But it's like he said, as we're getting better each and every day, 1% better each and every day. Well, guess what? He goes back, he watches the film, he sees where he messes up, and he learns from it. He moves on and becomes a better coach, just like you said. It's a learning process. But you know what? The dude took the blame for it all. He didn't throw it on Jalen. He didn't throw it on anybody. He took it on his own. And that's awesome to see. You know, that right there shows me already that that's the right guy. Okay. And I'm tired of hearing people say, you know, they hit the panic button already. Do you know what our defense is ranked right now in the NFL?
Top 5 for sure.
We're the 4th overall defense in the NFL after 2 weeks.
I don't think we gave up a play over 20 yards yet.
283 yards per game. That is what we give up.
And they all dink and dunk plays. You know the drives they be having on us be 10, 15 play drives.
We've only allowed 11.5 points per game. That's tied second in the NFL.
Okay. Making me sweat, AK.
Fifth. We are fifth best when it comes to third down conversion rating at 32.1%. We're the fifth best defense at third downs.
See my boy throwing them stats out there. Half of y'all probably didn't even know that, man.
Why are you worried about our defense? I get it. It's only 2 games, but those stats matter. We could be a lot worse than that, and we're not. Thanks. We're 4th overall. That means something.
And then it's crazy because
right away.
Dallas can go into this game without Michael Gallup and Amari Cooper. So it's like,
yeah.
I mean, it's any given Sunday. In this case, any given Monday. I mean, I don't feel like they are the superior team. I feel like we're more closer than people trying to put it. Based off them stats that AK just spit out there, y'all. It's like our defense has been solid. You see all the drives that happened on us. They've been 10 long knockout, drag out drives. Even with Atlanta the first week. San Francisco, we held George Kittle, a top 3 tight end, to relatively no yards. It's like, bro, I feel like this defense can be something special if everybody can stay healthy. And I hate that Brandon Graham went down like that, bro, because he was playing so good. He was playing so good, man. It hurt my heart. Brandon Graham is one of the players that I feel like he makes the team what it is. Like, it's like having Brandon Graham on the field, he's not just a great pass rusher. He's a leader. He's a motivator. But I feel like he's still going to be doing it from the sideline, but it's not – you can't compare that to actually being on the field. Fletcher going to have to step up. Ryan Carrigan going to have to step up. Some of the veterans on our team are going to have to step up. Derek Barnett is going to have to step up. So, I mean, I feel like they're going to do it too. You see Javon Hargraves getting better in his defense every week. Eric Wilson getting better in his defense. Alex Singleton been all over the goddamn field. Bro, I feel like we got a lot of guys that's like really not household names, but they doing their thing. I feel like in the next 2 to 3 years, if Singleton can stay healthy, he's going to be a household name because dude is undersized at the linebacker position, but he fight his butt off. He's on every tackle.
Yeah.
So I feel like this game, like AK said, I feel like this game is going to be one of those games. It's going to be a hard-fought, low-scoring game. I mean, and the person with the last possession of the game in their hands is going to be the person that controls what happens in this outcome because it's going to be so close all game. I don't feel like Dallas does anything really better than us. They do a lot of stuff that's good. Like the quick passes, getting the ball in their playmakers' hands and stuff like that. But we do that. We do that as well. You see all the quick screens, the short routes, the quick slants stuff. We basically run the same thing. So it's like it's going to be one of those chess match games, and I feel like we're going to pull this one out.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. I do. Number one. First person I want to see take over for BG is Ryan Carrigan. Mm-hmm. He's got 5 more sacks to be at 100, and he's still got a lot left, and he's solid. His energy is kind of like BG's. He's a high motivator, energetic guy, and, he can fill that role nicely, and he's a veteran role. And then I would have Sweat starting on the other side, and fuck Barnett. He doesn't touch my field ever again, bro. I don't even want him on this fucking team.
God,
like, no lie. He should have had his bags packed
when
he came out. I
said stall him out, man.
Yo, I'm serious. Howie should have had his bags packed when he got in that locker room and shoved his ass out the door. I'm not even playing, man. You know, he has more personal fouls than he has sacks. He
That's
has 6
horrible.
sacks and he has 9 personal fouls. 6 sacks to 9 personal fouls. Why
But
the
like in
fuck
his
is this
career,
guy playing? Yeah, his whole career so far in the NFL, he only has
sheesh.
6 sacks, but he has 9 personal fouls. Why the fuck is he on the field, man? You're now getting to like Vontez Burfict fucking assholishness, man. Like, nah, that's wrong, dude.
He definitely creeping into that dirty player title.
Yo, it's wrong. 9 personal fouls? Really? Really? That's
And the
crazy,
crazy
dude.
thing is, I like Derek Barnett, man, as a player. It's just I feel like he gets in his own head a lot. I don't understand it. It was like he had every opportunity in the world to take over that DN job. The injuries, the bad timing penalties, it just crucified him. And he gonna end up somewhere where he gonna hate it. New York, probably somewhere like that.
The Raiders,
That's
man.
gonna be the end of Derek Barnett. He go to
The
New York.
Raiders.
He go to one of those teams, man. Who else is a horrible team?
The Jets. Send him to the Jets.
Yeah, send him to the Jets, man. Let him get himself together.
Yo, no lie though, man. He cost us that fucking game last Sunday. I mean, that personal foul came at the worst fucking time. And as soon as you did that, all the fucking wind was sucked from the sails, bro. Like the game was done.
Yeah,
You gave them that automatic first down.
it definitely was a
And
drought killer.
all the motivation went to them and it was over from there. Like you killed everything that we had going. And that's just, man, you're not a team player when you do that shit because you're only thinking of yourself at that point.
You definitely hurt the team.
And what the fuck did that dude do so wrong that he deserved that? I want to know that answer.
I don't know. He make a lot of bonehead plays though, bro. It's like
He does.
a lot of personal fouls, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like it just pissed me off. Derek Barnett pissed me off so much because I know he's a good player. It's just he get in his own way a lot.
Yeah.
A lot, bro. He won't. This is last year here. I really feel in my heart Derek Barnett is going next year.
They
He
would have
gone next
extended
year.
Barnett if they wanted to keep him. Them extending Sweat. It's like my good friend Gail told me when I first started doing this. I said, what do I need to know? The most important thing. He said, always remember, follow the money.
Facts.
And the money talked, bro. As soon as they paid Sweat, you knew what Barnett's future was. And I think
Barnett knew it before that. He knew
Yeah,
he knew he was gone before that. He knew they wasn't extending him.
Exactly.
But yeah, bro. Honestly, all I want to see from this game is we fight hard. We fight hard. We fight hard for everything. I never got mad about the Eagles losing the game. It's like it happens. It's the NFL. But when I go out there and I see you not putting effort into this game, like you just getting blew off the ball and running the ball right down your throat, that's heart right there. That don't got nothing to do with play calling and stuff like that. That's heart. That's you lining up in front of another grown man and he blowing you off the ball. He pushing you back into your linebackers. Now your linebackers got to jump around you. It's heart. Football is hard. You could be the smallest person in the world and be a dog in football because you got heart. You're not scared of this dude. You going right at this dude. I don't care. You could be 6'5", 300 pounds. I'm going right at you. You got to have heart playing football. This is not basketball. You can't just go get a whole lot of tall people and think they're going to be good. Football is about heart. Brian Dawkins.
Darren Sproles.
Philadelphia Eagles ever. Played with heart, down in and down out. Down in and down out. You know Brian Dawkins was going to put his heart on the field. He was walking up, even if he couldn't walk off that field. Brian Dawkins was giving you everything he ever had. And that he set the standard. Those old Eagles defenses, they set the standard for this city. And we haven't really seen those kind of defenses in a while. those physical defenses where they don't got a lot of dominant players. They just got a lot of dudes that just like smacking people. It's gritty. It's football. Like, it's football. You can like all the little pretty, little passing deep and stuff like that, but you can't. If you can't line up and run the football, you're useless in the NFL. Your team is going to be trash. You're not winning the Super Bowl. Everybody say, "Oh, times change," but you still win championships. Defense and ball control. If you're going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, you're not winning games. You got to establish some kind of run game. Dallas not going far this year. They don't even trust their run game. They don't trust it at all. They don't trust it to the point that Prescott threw the ball 30-something times in the first quarter. The first half of that Tampa Bay game. When you got Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield, you paying them all this money. They don't trust their running game. They're not going far. Defense is like average to below average. I don't feel like they're a good team. They're explosive offense, but we've seen a lot of explosive offenses. We've seen a lot, and they're not even really explosive. They're drive sustaining offense. Quick pass here, quick pass here, quick pass here. You miss a tackle, now they off to the races. You can live with that offense, but if your defense not holding up, you giving up 20 to 30 points, 24 to 30 points a game, you're going to be in shootouts every week. Dak Prescott got injured last year because of that. Mind you, he was on pace to break 1 million records last year before he got hurt. He was throwing for over 400 and something yards a game.
Yeah.
You can't win like that. You can't win you can win like game to game wise, but you can't sustain that for a whole season. You saw what happened to Denver. Remember, Denver went up against Seattle. They was the number 1 offense in the NFL. They was putting up 50 points a game. They got there with a defense that was more physical than their offense and got blew off the field. Got blew off the field, bro. And I feel like that's the mentality we got to bring into this week.
For that game. Don't come at me with that.
Go ahead, AK. Give me conspiracy theory.
No. Say no more. No, dude, it's just wow, dude. You shut everyone out like all year long. You were throwing up 40, 50 points a game like all year, and then the moment you decide to suck is the biggest game of them all. Really? Mm-hmm. It was fishy. I won't lie. You start out the very first play, the center that's been snapping to you all year long fucking shoots a long ball 20 yards over your fucking head. Dude, you've been doing it all year long. What? It was just fishy, but it is what it is. I turned it off at halftime and I didn't watch the rest of it because I was like, that's not even fun to watch anymore. They just got fucking destroyed, dude.
Hey, AK, why they couldn't just go out there and just get their butts kicked, man? Why I gotta be?
Hey, man, I really, really enjoyed that, dude, because that was such bullshit. Yeah, I was laughing the whole fucking time. I was like, yo, this dude's capping. He's running his mouth on shit he don't even know. I enjoyed it just because it was so fucking retarded, as you would say.
Yeah, man. Once again, man, this is our show right here. Every week, 9:30. Late night from the cave. Me and my guy, AK, a.k.a. Eagles Uncensored, a.k.a. the angry guy with the beard. That's what they call him, AK. Oh, the angry guy with the beard.
Who says that?
Nobody. I just made it up.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I'll go with it, though. That's fine. We'll go with it.
Yeah. Shit, that could be a new name then. That's my name for you, the angry guy with the beard. But yeah, we coming up on 45 minutes of the show, man. I just want to get your predictions on his game. Your prediction of how this flow of this game gonna be. Will the Dallas Cowboys look like the Dallas Cowboys of the first 2 weeks where they're moving up and down the field? Or do you feel like Gannon is gonna have a proper game plan for these dudes. Like, just give me your thoughts and predictions on this game.
Listen, I'm still going to stick with it's going to be a low scoring game, either 17-14 or 21-17. I believe it's going to be. It always is. I mean, Dallas Eagle games, they're always struggles. You know, we come out and we're out to just pop each other. I mean, every year it's just what happens, and it's always a dogfight. So why should I expect any different? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how bad our records are every year. That game, it always seems to be a good one, always. Because that's when we always play our toughest that game. You know, no lie. But we have a lot of talent. And like I said, I believe Nick's offense was stalled out last week because of the carry-on thing. So, you know, I don't think he's going to come in with that offense. I believe he'll come back with the same one he ran, you know, kind of in Atlanta and a lot better. So, you know, it's one of those things where I know the BG thing hurts, but you know what? His voice will be on the sideline. He will be there to motivate people, you know, with words and, you know, to just be there and support them. And so his presence will still be felt, even though it's not on the field. But like I said, I believe Carrigan can fill that role perfectly for what he needs to do. And I would love to see him get his last 5 sacks to hit 100 on our team. That'd be awesome as shit. And, you know, yeah, man, it's going to be a grind, but I think we can pull it out.
I agree, bro. For me, it all depends on how our defense run. Our defense hold up for me, man. Everybody looks at Dallas as like a dink and dunk team, but they can surprise you with that deep pass. If you start sleeping on it, your corners and safeties start creeping up. They can go over the top on you. They have the guys to do it. If Amari Cooper plays this week, I like Cedric Wilson. Big, tall, physical dude. I mean, he could go up winning 50-50 balls. They're going to have
Sorry, I don't know that.
My fault. Goddamn Siri. He's a big, tall, physical dude. I mean, he can go off if you don't relegate. He can go off. So this game, I feel like we can't. Like I said earlier, we can't let this be an Ezekiel Elliott game, where he picks up his momentum and goes off. We can't let Dak Prescott get comfortable. I feel like that defense is fried rice. We can do some stuff against them on offense. We can do some stuff against them if Nick Sirianni stick to his guns, feed the high hand, and if we can run the football on them and play ball control offense, I feel like we win this game in Dallas. Because to me, Dallas is not. I never really looked at Dallas as a place of home field advantage. Ain't nothing but really celebrities there. It's big as hell. It's like an amusement park. Nobody's really paying attention to the football game like if you was at the Link or in Cleveland or in Green Bay or in Seattle, Kansas City. They're not really – there's so much around them going on. They're not really there paying attention to the football game. I've been to Dallas. I've been to the stadium. Bro, I wasn't paying attention to the football game. I'm like, God damn, this big behind screen up there. They selling all kind of food. They got a little mini amusement park in that joint. It's like it's crazy, bro. So it's like I don't really look at them like a home field advantage type thing. So I feel like it's gonna be a tight game, but we pull this one out. I'm gonna go 17-21 Eagles.
I really like what we have, you know, and like I told you, man, we are underestimated. We're 4th overall defense. These boys know what they're doing. You know, I know last week looked a lot worse than what it was. But overall, man, we held up good. We did have mistakes, but they're not mistakes that can't be corrected. So, I really like the direction that we're headed, and it can only get better from here, man. It's all learning, and I feel we'll peak at the right time. Even if we come out of here with a loss and the next game a loss, they will take them as learning experiences, and eventually here soon they will catch steam. You know what I mean?
You still can hear me?
Yeah.
I let my screen go out. But yeah, all right, man, before we get out of here, I want to get a little something from you. Who's going to be your offensive and defensive players of this game for the Philadelphia Eagles?
Offensive player of the game, I'm going to give it to Kenny Gainwell.
Oh, so this is going to be a Gainwell game, huh?
Yeah, I believe that he is going to be a pretty big offensive weapon this weekend. One, because of Miles' chest injury, they might want to take it easy on him just because, we got a long season. And two, he's a little guy, man. He can get into those holes, and he's fast, and he's a nice little scat back. So, I think he's going to be a big factor for us this week. And secondary, I'm going to go with Ryan Carrigan.
Ryan Carrigan?
Yep. He play. If we play him, dude, he plays really well against all NFC East teams.
Right.
If you look back in his history, he's dominated at Washington against Dallas, us, and the Giants. He knows us all very well. He's a very smart man. He's very football. Has a very big football IQ. So yeah, Carrigan can get it done, man, and he always has been able to wreak havoc in the NFC East. So I'd unleash him.
You can hear me, right?
Yep.
Oh, all right, yeah. All right, man. Give me your favorite Eagles-Cowboys moment. Your favorite one of all time.
Oh, I'd have to say whenever T.O. danced on the star. That was pretty fucking awesome, man.
Oh, you talking about when you went to the mini star?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah. I like that one too.
Whenever he cleared the sidelines for Dallas because he was dancing on the 50, right on the star after he scored the touchdown. Remember, he ran up and started dancing on it, and they all attacked him. It was all fun.
That's San Fran. I said your favorite Eagles-Cowboys moment. That's when
he did that in Dallas too.
No, he went to the mini star and did that on his star when he was with the Eagles. When he's in San Fran, he ran to the 50. Remember, they told him he couldn't do it no more. Remember, he did it twice in that game. And the second time, they attacked him.
Yeah, well, I'd still say it was the mini star. That was still funny.
My favorite one is that. Remember that game when T.O. first went to Dallas? I think that was a Monday night game, and we came in. We cooked them like 44-3 or something like that. Man, we kept fumbling Tony Romo. He was killing them dudes, bro. Look, I got so many dollars. I really hate these dudes with a passion, bro. Oh my god,
I do too.
What a passion.
Hey man, but that's when we had like Jeremiah Trotter and all them, man.
Jeremiah Trotter, Duck,
and we actually had fucking linebackers back then that actually got pressure and knew their shit and were amazing, dude. We don't do that no more for some.
Trent Cole, remember Trent Cole?
Hell
Trent
yeah,
Cole was an animal, bro. He's one of my favorite Eagles of all time. Trent Cole just gave that energy every play. Yeah, man, but once again, shout out to the Bird Game Nation Sports Media. You see me and Big Dog, we members of it, man. Get with it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Eagles Uncensored. Like, comment, and subscribe. Onetreroc. Man, listen. Every time we link up is a movie. We doing this every Friday night.
Yes, sir. Man.
Late night from the cave. Pull up on your boys. I know y'all ain't doing nothing. It's a Friday night. Y'all probably sitting in the crib playing 2K. Just pop on your YouTube. I mean, look for Eagles Uncensored. Look for Onetreroc. Look for Bird Game Nation Sports Media. We doing something big over here, man. Y'all gonna love us because we giving it to y'all raw. It's like, I mean, it ain't no filter, nothing like that. We just talking Eagles sports. AK being itself, I'm being myself. This is what we do. I mean, this is what we do. And we're gonna be doing this every week. So I know y'all gonna have some fun. And we're gonna try to get some guests on here every once in a while. I mean, if we can. But if not, me and Big Dog gonna rock ourselves every Friday night, man.
Yes, sir. I will always be here, and I will always bring the thunder. So don't worry about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man. The way I feel, this game is kind of scaring me a little bit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, because I don't want to go down Dallas and get cooked, but I don't feel like they're gonna cook us. So it's like I'm in the middle. Like it's like I feel like we could make it a game, but when them late night games, bro, or them Monday night, Sunday night, Dak Prescott be going off in them games, bro. I gotta give him his respect, bro. He's a good quarterback. He can, when he gets hot, like he get into a rhythm, he's damn near unstoppable. He's Aaron Rodgers-esque. It's like, dude is a big body. He can break tackles. So you gotta make sure tackles. You gotta wrap this dude up and get him to the ground. Because you miss that tackle, 9 times out of 10, he's finding somebody open. I like Dak Prescott. I like him. And I can admit that I'm an Eagles fan. I like Dak Prescott. He's a good quarterback. Ezekiel Elliott, he's a good running back. CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, solid wide receivers. And then them losing Gallup is like, they just had a ton of riches on offense. It's like, they had a ton of riches. They had Michael Gallup and Amari out wide, CeeDee Lamb in the slot. You can't get 3 cornerbacks that's going to cover all 3 of those dudes, bro. It's like, you can't. That's just like kind of like us. I mean, we still young, but I feel like we're going to creep into that run where you're not going to be able to put 3 cornerbacks on the field that's going to be able to cover Devontae Smith, Rieger, and Quez Watkins. It's going to be impossible.
Yeah.
It's going to be impossible, bro. It's going to be like, damn, it's like pick your poison. And then you got a Gainwell coming out the backfield and a Dallas Goedert. It's like, now it's just, damn, pick your poison. Jalen Hurts, I'm a big Jalen Hurts fan, but I feel like Nick Sirianni put him in bad position last week.
Yeah.
He can throw the deep ball, but I wouldn't be that dependent on it. He was throwing it into double coverage. We still haven't turned the football over yet in this season on offense. So, and vice versa on defense, we don't have a turnover on defense. I feel like that changes this week, defensive wise. Dak Prescott been throwing that joint up there. Unfortunately for them, it's been a couple drops. He fumbled a few times. People fell on it on the offense. Drive kept going. But I feel like this probably going to be our week where we get some turnovers, man, because Dak Prescott do get a little fidgety in the pocket sometimes, and he throws up a couple ducks. Maybe we can take advantage of them joints. We got to put our offense in good field position. We can't keep doing the 80, 85-yard drives every goddamn possession. We got to make some big plays on defense to put our offense, or even special teams. Maybe we could get something out of the special teams game. But we're gonna have to be clicking on all cylinders, special teams, defense, offense, to really win this game, because Jonathan Gannon is still young, man. He is still young. He's gonna get antsy and call that blitz. Maybe that blitz gonna kill us. I mean, so I'm always optimistic, but at the end of the day, I'm still a football fan. I'm a fan of the game. I respect the football game. Young coaches are going to make mistakes. It happens. I won't fault them for that. I won't fault. But now if you start creeping into that Chip Kelly range where you're so stubborn that you're not going to change up, you're not going to make adjustments and stuff like that, then Philly fans going to run you out of here. It's a done deal after that. Nick Sirianni, Jonathan Gannon. It's a done deal after that. We don't want a repeat of a Jim Schwartz. We don't want a repeat of a Doug Peterson. We want it got to be new. We got to be fresh, new ideas. Put Jalen Hurts in the right position to win. But yeah, man, that's all I see. That's all I see. We got to make this game physical. We got to run the football, and we got to get pressure on Dak Prescott. That's the keys. That's my keys to victory.
You know, I understand that, and I really feel that is what we need to do as well. But you know, we need to win this game because I feel if we don't, dude, people are going to start hitting the panic button, and
For sure.
and I don't want people to do that. You know, like I said, we're going to have some rough patches. We're going to have some ups and we're going to have some downs, but all in all, it's going to be pretty good stuff, you know. And I mean, we only lost by 7 points last week, so all in all, I think we did pretty good. You know, it could have been a lot worse.
I agree.
You know, so I really believe that, you know, we'll be able to take care of business. I believe some plans were faulted last weekend. And, you know, like I said, it was just a down, but we learned from it and we just moved forward. But don't panic, you know.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Yeah,
I feel some people hit the panic button too early.
Already. We 1-1 right now. We in a good position. We could be the Giants right now. We could be 0-2. Or we could be 2-0. I mean, you never know. But like you said, we gotta win this. I'm not saying this game is a must-win, but I feel like it's a game we gotta get because our next few weeks are brutal. Brutal, bro. We got Kansas City, Tampa Bay in a 3 weeks period. So it's like we got to start rolling up these wins. Like we got to start. I mean, at least keeping it to a 50% range where we had a 3-3, 4-2ish, something like that. Because it's a long season. You're gonna start losing guys. I mean, it's the nature of the game. You're gonna start losing guys. And when it gets
and I mean, think about it, bro. If we come out of this first 6 weeks 3-3, that's a fucking win, dude.
That's a win, bro.
That's a win. No lie,
Definitely
3-3 in the first 6 weeks. Shit, come on. You can't be mad about that.
At all. At all. I wouldn't be mad about it at all. I feel like that's the tough part of our schedule. It's like you get the Raiders. The Raiders undefeated. You get my camera. Oh, my damn camera ain't come back on yet. You get the Raiders. They're undefeated. You get you still gotta go up against Kansas City, Tampa Bay, San Diego. That's a tough stretch right there. That's brutal. If you could come out of that 3-3, 4-2, bro, you made it through your season for real. Because now you got teams like New York and teams like that. You playing those kind of dudes. You playing the Jets. You playing the Giants twice. I feel like we could beat the Redskins, the football team. Then you don't got Dallas again all the way to the last game of the season. So if we could get out of this joint relatively healthy and with a good record, bro, I feel like we're going to win this division. Because aside for the New York Giants, if the Giants don't beat the Falcons this week, bro, do you see their schedule? Yeah. That's brutal. That schedule is brutal. They could easily go 0-7. They could easily go 0-7 if they don't beat the Falcons this week. So, I mean,
if they don't beat Atlanta, bro, Giant fans are gonna hit the panic button like they're going nuclear.
They already hitting the panic button.
No, they're gonna go
already
nuclear.
At that point. They want to blow the whole thing up. They want to fire Joe Judge now. Everything.
Can you imagine if they lose to Atlanta? Oh my God.
But yeah, man. It's been a great stream. And once again, shout out to the Bird Game Nation Sports Media. Shout out. My co-host, aka Eagle, aka us Eagles Uncensored, aka the angry guy with the beard. That's my
Appreciate
new name
it.
for him, the angry guy with the beard. I love AK, man. He really,
Love you too,
AK
dog.
really. I can hit AK up anytime. He always got some funny stuff to say. This is my guy right here. That's why I'm glad to have him as my co-host, man. We're gonna turn this
I
into something
appreciate
big.
you.
But yeah, I'm gonna let my guy do his outro. I mean, tell him where y'all can find him at. And I mean, it is after that.
Hey, you already know, man. I am AK Eagles from the Eagles Uncensored podcast. I may fuss and cuss, but you can count on me and my content like the fucking city bus. Hey, and if you like the Wagyu, subscribe too. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. Y'all already know y'all can find me. I'm always in the cave. Your boy Onetreroc. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe to the BIRDGANG Sports Media, man. It's a movement, and I'm glad to be a part of it early because we're going to make this thing big. It's going to be something different that y'all ain't never see before. But, yeah, I'm going to leave that for Big Dog BIRDGANG to talk about. I'm going to talk about I'm talking about Dallas Week. I mean, and
Yes,
beat
sir.
Dallas. Beat Dallas. We up out of here.
Yes.
It's your boy, Onetreroc. And AK Eagle. Live, late night from the cave. We out of here, baby.
Peace.
Welcome to another episode of Bird Gang Nation Sports Talk. I'm your host, Bird Gang.